Hey, and again, welcome back to the channel. I know I got a lot going on. Turkey hunting this morning was kind of a nightmare. Slept in a little bit because I wanted to check a different spot, and I couldn't find the access point because the land is new enough that it's not really on any maps or anything. So that made things a little bit difficult. Two other spots I went to, there was just no place to park. There's just a lot more people out there hunting this year than normal, which, you know, it is what it is. It's public land. I'm not complaining, just talking about it. All right. I forgot to grab something, so hang on. I always have a couple of small folding chairs. They're Ameristeps. Right now they're in the back of my vehicle because I use them. They stay there pretty much all year. I also grabbed, for sitting on the ground for turkey hunting, this little foam pad. Also to take camping, for a little bit of padding for my knees. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. My knees don't always have a whole lot of fun being on the ground. Also today, I got to thinking about some things, and I like those other folding chairs. They can be kind of cumbersome to carry through the woods. So I stopped and I grabbed this little Ozark Trail folding chair. It's kind of the same premise as a turkey chair. One of the ones you set on the ground in front of a tree or a stone wall, brush, whatever. Makes it a little bit more versatile. I've seen those chairs specifically designed for turkey hunting go for 50 bucks, 30, 40, 50 bucks and more. This was 15. Yeah, it's not a great color. It's black. Black is not a great color for going through the woods. But I also wanted, this is also black, and I wanted to make little pouches to go over these. So basically, fabric was not cheap at Wally World. A little bit of it they had. It was like 12 bucks for a single square yard. And it was fleece, which you don't really want to make a little pad, or not pads, cases, like pillowcase type things to go over the back of this or the bottom of this. Not a fleece. It's a little expensive. So I came up with the bright idea. I went over to the bedding section, and they had this in the bedding section, which came in this little pouch, which I can always find something to do with that. Put a little strap on it. There you go. And it also came with a pillowcase, a flat sheet, and this fitted sheet for 9 bucks. So I got a whole lot of camouflage material for less than a single yard of other material. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to use this fitted sheet. I'm going to take the elastic out of there. Got a tape measure here. And what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to measure the width of this, which is basically going to be 15 inches, and the width here is 20, but I want to go a little bit more because this is a little bit rounded. and also you got the thickness of the frame. So I'm going to cut that out to size, and then I'm going to fold it over and sew the sides together and slide it over there. And then I've got some rope here that I'm going to use to make a couple of shoulder straps for it. I'm really not going to bore you with all the details on cutting everything apart. Again, you know, I'm not the best seamster there is on the world, but this doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be functional. Something to cover up this black, and definitely with that white tag on there. Don't want to be dragging something like that through the woods during any hunting season, especially turkey season. Alright, I'm gonna get this cut and measured, and then I'll get back to you just before I start to sew it up, and we'll go from there. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I've got a piece cut down to size. And fold it inside out. And we're going to sew this side and this side. So it goes over that, turn it back right side out, put it over that. Alright, we'll get back to you after I'm done sewing this up. Now comes the really tricky part, is the sewing. I got my knot here. Now it's just a matter of trying not to get a giant knot in my thread. That. That, and we're going to do that all the way down this side, and then flip it and do that side. We'll get back to you when I got this side done, because I don't want to bore you with doing every single stitch. Alright, we'll get back to you. Just checking, see if you're still with me. Got the one side done, now I'm working on the second side. Between making those loops for my belt and this is the most I've sewn in probably a couple of decades. The last time I sewed this much, I made my own curtains for a house, for an apartment I was living in. Alright. Just checking if you're still with me. Alright, I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright, got the sides all done. Time to turn it inside, well, right side out. And see if it fits. probably won't, because that's the kind of luck I've been having lately. Oh, look at that. Fits. All right. And the way this folds, I might put something on here to cinch this down. I don't know. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw a few stitches in here just to keep it from going up. And, then we'll get to adding some shoulder straps to this thing. All right, let me sew this up, start working on them shoulder straps. All right, I was actually gonna do 2 separate straps on here to make this like a backpack, but I decided I'm just gonna put one length of rope on here to carry it over my shoulder like this for now, mainly because doing the shoulder straps to make it like a backpack, I don't have the tools to make anything adjustable, so it's not always going to fit right. If it's a cold, like it's going to be tomorrow morning, I'm going to have heavier clothing on, so it's going to be that way, and it might fit right. And then if it's like it was on Monday when I was out there, where it was, you know, 58, 60 degrees, wearing just a sweatshirt or a super light jacket, then it's going to sag and stuff like that. So I think this will be fine for now. It'll work. Doesn't have to be pretty. It just needs to be a place that I can get my chubby butt off the ground so it's not getting soaking wet. Sewed this up a little bit. Alright. There's my DIY camouflage hunting chair. Alright. Thanks for watching.